Well, hello, beautiful. And you are beautiful. What is up, BobaTalks family? And no, that's not the final name for you guys. I am coming up with a name. I'm getting the suggestions, but it's not it yet. Hello, and welcome to another trailer reaction for Gotham. Now, I have to say, last night's episode was pretty lit, you know what I mean? Nah, and I don't use the word lit all the time, but when there is a name and a time, an appropriate place for using the word lit, last night was lit. No, but seriously, everyone, I asked you what video you wanted me to do first, the review / Q&A, or the trailer reaction, and you guys, 200 of you as I'm making this video, 203, voted trailer reaction over review, so that is what we are doing. I know some of you said maybe do the review first, so it's like chronological, and do the trailer afterwards, but I mean, I'll post a review tomorrow, don't worry, it'll be out, you know, so I guess, you know, you've got this in the meantime. Also, everybody, it really freaking super important message to every subscriber who cares about this channel. Basically, YouTube are being YouTube. No, but really, they don't always notify you of my videos. Because, you know, for example, you guys click that subscribe button so you could see my videos, right? And be potentially even notified. Well, mainly notified of them. But they only notify the people they think should be notified in an attempt to not harass everybody with notifications. But in my opinion, and a lot of creators' opinion, if you click that subscribe button, you want to know if there's a video up. So I am asking you, from one Bobavillian to another Bobavillian, click that bell button if you want to see videos on this channel. Not necessarily just Gotham videos, but all the other videos I do as well. And when you click that bell button, make sure you tick the box on the inside. I can't remember what it says to me right now, but there's a picture coming up on the screen. Tick that box, tick it, and then click save, and then you're good to go. Anyway, if you right there are new to this channel, and not you, because you're a subscriber, but you in the back there, if you're new to the channel, why not subscribe for more content just like this? And yeah, I've already said about the bell button, and of course, but I don't really need to ask this because the Gothamites are pretty freaking awesome at this. If you want to go ahead and like this video, because it really does help the video out and support the channel, and just gets me a bit more exposed out there and get some new Bobavillians in the channel, hit that like button. So the synopsis for episode 17, A Dark Knight Mandatory Brunch Meeting, is as follows. Gordon and Bullock try to stay one step ahead as Jerome zeroes in on his next target. Meanwhile, Nigma hosts a riddle game show in the Narrows and faces his toughest challenger in Lee Tompkins. And Penguin goes to see Butch with a proposal. Right, guys, I guess after the synopsis, I guess it's time to friggin' do this.
I plan to turn the city into a madhouse. All we need is one last essential ingredient.
It's all been about Jerome finding this guy.
I've got him.
Gotham, all new next Thursday on Fox.
I think my eyes just watered a little bit then. I don't know why. That was really... Well, guys, that was a really cool trailer, and it kind of shone quite a few lights for me. I'm just looking... If I keep looking at that, it's just... I'm kind of referring to the trailer at the same time. Obviously, Jerome's essential ingredient for turning the city into the madhouse, or the asylum, as he's also put it, is honestly finding this family member, twin... brother, clone, it doesn't, well, it's brother and twin. That is his essential ingredient, and the reason is, I think, is because I think Jerome either wants to convert him crazy, or he's already psychotic, which Marina Baccarin's kind of hinted at. Now, I didn't know, like, until now, well, we still don't really know. We didn't know if he's going to be just like an innocent guy, and Jerome really wants to make him crazy, and Jerome's just planning to potentially die himself so he can have somebody else take the role on and just be the Joker, essentially. Or this guy could already be psychotic, and Jerome knows that he will be so essential to his plan in making the city and basically a madhouse and an asylum, that he wants him on board, and then, you know, the rest of the events could just be that, you know, he becomes the Joker, you know, the family member, and, you know, the story from there on goes out, and you know what I'm kind of on about if you've been watching my previous videos. If not, watch some of the Joker ones, and then you'll know what I'm on about. Now, we get some really cool shots of the villains team up. We see Mr. Freeze, Firefly, Penguin, freaking Scarecrow, Mad Hatter. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And alongside, in this episode, we also have the Riddler's game show, which I believe will be held in the Narrows. And, you know, he says he's got his biggest target with Lee Tompkins. A cool storyline alongside what else is going on. But obviously, Gordon and Bullock are going to be going after Jerome. That obviously got set up in last night's episode. It's a huge thing. And it seems by this trailer, they know who Jerome is even after. And I do believe we will see the basically the other person Cameron Monaghan is playing, whether that, you know, I don't want to go through the list all over again, the twin, the clone, blah blah blah. I think we will see him in this episode. I said it will either be 16 or 17, and I think either in 17 or 18, probably episode 18, Jerome might die, and the clone or the freaking other person Cameron Monaghan is playing will take over and become the Joker. Now, I really don't know what to think. Is he already psychotic or isn't he? Is Jerome just going to turn him psychotic, and that is the one bad day thing about all of this? And you know, I don't know. In last night's episode, and I don't really want to talk too much about this because I want to save it to review, he didn't really say anything about another family member. I think he referenced we sometimes when he was talking about the beatings and stuff like that, but who knows? I don't know. That's another video. I have to say, I just love the purple lighting in the background of this shot where Jerome's shooting at Gordon and Bullock. Obviously, they're really closely on his tail, but there's also some very other interesting stuff in this trailer because we see Jerome in this building. I think it's a different building to the one people are running out of, but it might not be. But either way, he pulls his gun out in like a cool way, and I think he's approaching possibly the person who looks just like him. But it seems that this person might, you know, this other person Cameron Monaghan is playing, whether that's the brother or whoever, has some protection by this girl. Now, everybody is obviously screaming Harley Quinn and blah-de-blue, blah. I don't think so, guys. Honestly, they wrote off Harley Quinn last season, and they've really made it seem like they're not doing her. At least not, God, like maybe they might think about doing her next season. But in my mind, I really thought they really were done with that. They kind of promoted it a little bit accidentally. One of the EPs, executive producers, John Stevens, he teased it and then took it back and apologized. And now everyone's jumping that, you know, this person who knocks Jerome out, obviously, well, not obviously, potentially protecting the brother or the twin or the clone, whoever this guy who will end up being the Joker. I'm absolutely certain of it. For some reason as well, and she pulls out a phone saying, got him. So who's she saying got him to? Is this guy actually already psychotic? And does this mean he has people working for him like this? Like, I think that's maybe getting too complicated, but I don't know. Like, it's like, who is stopping Jerome from reaching his family relative? Or whoever it is that Cameron Monaghan is also playing other than Jerome. This is what's fascinating. I didn't actually expect this. Unless, as I said, he's already kind of powerful, which would be interesting, also already psychotic, and then, you know, eventually something happens to him that bleaches his skin and makes him become the Joker. But if he isn't, and he's just innocent, and then Jerome's gonna make him crazy, then who is this lady protecting him? Like, what? And guys, I'm assuming that this lady is protecting him because what we know is Jerome is trying to find this family member of his, or at least somebody who Cameron Monaghan is also playing. And what I know from this trailer is somebody's trying to stop him. Not obviously only Gordon and Bullock, they're trying to put him back in Arkham, but who is also trying to stop him? This lady right here. And that is very, very interesting to me, and I'm going to look into this quite a bit. But also, guys, just to let you know, probably by the time I upload this, knowing my luck, there is going to be another Jerome / Joker red band / white band, whatever they would decide to call it, trailer. It will be insanely spoilery, but it is also insanely hyped. Like, they want to build up the hype. They do that so well. If you remember earlier on in this season, we got the Professor Pig Red Band trailer, I believe. We're going to get the same thing, but with the last several episodes of this season with the Joker storyline. That is now, honestly, everything right now is building up to a huge ending for Gotham. Every episode is going to be lit. I love how the Gotham guys were, they're being told, or, they're like given the go ahead now for saying like who is the Joker in text in the trailer. It's just like, well, I already freaking know who it is because of leaked stuff. It's I can't really say anything just in case there's people who haven't seen my other videos, but yeah, I like the hype they're building around it. It's pretty cool. But I also love that ending shot with, Cameron Monaghan, or should I say Jerome, like that. That is very, very cool. I believe it is CCTV. At first I just thought, like, what is this? But I do see the lines. It is a bit, slightly got a fade color on it. And I think maybe that's just a message to Gordon or Jim or whoever, just kind of like taking the piss out of them, because, you know, that's what the Joker does. And Jerome is obviously very jokery, but, you know, not the Joker himself. But I have to say, honestly, this is all absolutely fantastic. I believe Jerome has got this plan all down to a T. There's lots of behind stuff that I wish I could talk about in this video, but out of respect for people who haven't seen it, I can't. But I honestly feel like what I can say is he's got all of this planned in terms of this person who also is Cameron Monaghan is playing, whether it's a brother or a twin or whatever. I believe he's designed it so he takes over if, you know, Jerome were to die. And essentially he will be the Joker, and he will carry on the mission of what Jerome is saying to turn the city into a freaking madhouse. And that is how Gotham is going to end in a No Man's Land-esque storyline, which I'm also going to bring out a video for, and theories and predictions in terms of what I think they could kind of bring from No Man's Land, because that is the finale episode, No Man's Land. We also see the billionaire boy brat Bruce Wayne in this trailer. I think he's just potentially still after Jerome, or like whatever scheme he's up to. Very predictable, very, you know, rising up to be the Batman, the Dark Knight, Batmaniness. I don't really have too much to say about Bruce. It's very self-explanatory what I feel like they're going to do with him in the last few episodes. But in this trailer, I can imagine, yeah, just going after Mad Hatter or Scarecrow, or any of them bunch. And as for the Penguin, in terms of what the synopsis said, you know, approaching Butch with a proposal, I'm wondering, is that something separate so he can get his power back? Or is he still really lining up with the team up of villains, and he's just what they want Penguin to approach Butch to get Butch on board, since he is freaking built like a tank now because he's Solomon Grundy. That would be interesting. I'd love to know your thoughts on that in the comments below. Now, sometimes I try and include the promo photos, but sometimes I don't always include all of them because they're really not that telling, and I guess that's deliberately so. The trailer shows a lot more than the promo photos, and all of these promo photos that you're seeing on screen now, they're really sweet and really nice shots. I recommend you go check them out yourself. But they're just shots of Jerome, yeah, and Gordon and Bullock trying to go after him in that apartment-y kind of place where all those people, it's not an apartment, but it looks like some kind of complex where all those people are running out. I believe it's that place. Nothing much more really to say. I think they're all like really cool. We see Mad Hatter in one of them. It's just very typical. Villains team up. Mad Hatter's going to do stuff. Scarecrow's going to do stuff. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Scarecrow is going to be doing. I've got quite a few questions which I'll answer about that in my Q&A/review video, which should be out tomorrow, so you guys will have to wait for that. But if this white band trailer/red band trailer drops anytime soon, then that I think will take priority, because that is going to be batshit crazy, to be honest. But other than that, everybody, I think that is the trailer. So I hope you enjoyed this video and breakdown. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button, because it really, as I said at the beginning of this video, it just shows your support. And if you got this far in the video, just say, we're gonna have so much fun together. As I always like to say, I really like seeing those comments pop up, because it kind of proves you got this far in the video. And that means a lot to me. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, you can follow me on social media. The links will be popping up on the screen around here. If you want to follow me, pledge to me on Patreon, go ahead and check it out. The link will be the top link in the description. Your support means the world to me. Please don't feel obligated to do so, but if you want to, I've set up, obviously, tiers, and you get rewards back if you pledge, and I hope you find the rewards cool, and maybe you might even choose to pledge to support the channel on one of those tiers of your choice. But aside from that, guys, link to my Patreon page is in the top of the description, and obviously I want to say thank you to all my patrons. You guys, as I say in every video, make this channel a lot more flourishing than what it ever could be without your support, so thank you. I do have a Discord. I love the community we're building now. We talk about basically everything comic book nerdy. Why not check that out? If you don't know what it is, don't worry. It's just a place where we can all talk. It's absolutely free. Link to join that server is in the description below. Just simply click it and make your account, and you can join and talk to all of us, and talk to me even outside these YouTube videos. Obviously, if you've even made it to this point in a video and you haven't subscribed yet, why not subscribe for more videos just like this? I'm your man for Gotham and everything comic book nerdy. But apart from that, guys, I really have to just say goodbye now, because this video is going on. But thank you so much for watching to this point of the video. It really does mean the world. So yeah, thank you. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Keep an eye on the channel. It's going to be insane for Gotham this weekend, I'm sure. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.